Hey guys, welcome to my follow video for my rush mode guide to Slime Rancher. Now in this video you're just gonna see me play through the first in-game day, or maybe a little bit more, just to show you how you can unlock as much of the world as possible and also just set up your ranch, or at least how I do it. So yeah, let's just start immediately. Let's just go rush, and here we go. So yeah, if you like this content, please consider subscribe, because, you know, loading screen, why not? So I'm not gonna try to get a new high score, but I'm just gonna try to explain as clear as possible, you know, the things I do when starting a rush mode. So let's pick up these slimes, because I once had the fun occasion where they were still roaming around freely at my ranch, and I complete my first mission, and they ate one of my gilded gingers when I complete my first mission. So yeah, try to get them out as quickly as possible. And don't throw them away before you get your first mission, like I just did. So yeah, the phosphor slimes we're gonna get from the phosphor gordo, and the pink slimes, you know, gonna find them right outside in a moment. So we are also gonna need to bring 2 extra food for the plorts. Alright, 12 slimes, 9 phosphor. So the order that I'm gonna do things always stays the same. It only just sometimes changes a little bit because of the missions we get. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna collect as much food as I can, because my next thing I want to do is I want to pop the pink gordo at the island in the dry reef. Then I'm also gonna pop the phosphor gordo, and then we're gonna pop the tabby gordo to come back to turn in our missions items. So yeah, I'm just gonna collect as much food as I can. So once again, 12 pink slimes, 1 phosphor slime, and 9 phosphor slimes, and 2 of their plorts. So you just see, you know, Tori West is the most unpredictable one you have. Because you never know what she's gonna want in advance. And I'm just contemplating if I should already go drop off the pink slimes right now. I think I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna need the space in my vacuum pack, and I can't stock those in my orb depot after all. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this food quickly. So yeah, 35 carrots, we should be fine. Also pop crates when you see them, because, you know, they give not only cash but also sometimes the items you want. So let's drop off our pink slimes. There we go. What I almost forgot is always place down a few teleporters, at least one part of the set, because as we find ourselves in the marsh blanket in the glass desert, I'm gonna drop other teleporters down, and then it's gonna be easy if you've already set down this once. Okay, so let's get on my favorite rock in this game. Hi. So yeah, if you want some heartbeats, there are up here a few, and also a few down there at the next treasure pod we're gonna get. Treasure pods, really make sure you pop them all, because, well, if you can, because it's some very nice starting capital at the start. It's kind of free money. So yeah, be sure to do that. Some more heartbeats over here, and in this crate we have a useful slime. Honestly, I wouldn't collect pink slimes in my ranch, for the very simple reason that they, you know, their plorts aren't that valuable, but make sure to get at least 25 of their plorts in your plort market, just so you have the multiplier. pick these up before the pink slimes are coming out. Oh. And here we go. Don't forget your slime key. And yes, I once forgot my slime key. And then I stood there at the second gate of the ancient ruins to the teleporter, and yeah, it looked great. I just restarted the game, to be honest. So now we're just gonna get... I think I heard something. Maybe it was a gold slime. So yeah, treasure pot. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm keeping those things, because I'm gonna need... No. Alright, here we go. And so yeah. I want to drop one of my warp depots because I'm gonna bring 2 items with us, and I only have space for one. So yeah, there are my 2 ports, and hopefully my 9 phosphorus slimes. So yeah, more than enough. And yeah, you can come with me, because why not? Don't really need that. So we already have 24 pogo fruit, so that's perfect. And we need at least 1 chicken for the heavy gordo, so everything is going exactly to plan. Here's some more heartbeats if you want. Here are probably the only place you can find stony chickens, or stony hens, in the dry reef, so far I know. And over here you can find the briar ones, if they haven't been eaten yet. Let's get this one done. Yeah, thing useful. And there we go. Don't forget the treasure pot over here. If you want some tiny slimes, this is also a pretty good way to get them. Ooh. And there we go. Alright, so let's turn in our mission items. See some fruit over here. So 1, 2, and he's probably gonna die anyway, so don't really bother too much with him. Let's drop our warp depot down there, and let's store a few gilded gingers. And yeah, I'm just gonna drop down the other depot so I don't forget. Yeah, just don't want to lose those carrots. So let's get some starting capital by feeding this guy and shooting his many offsprings. Shiny! I might as well pick up these pink boards because I'm gonna need them for the multipliers. Ooh, pogo fruit. I want me some pogo fruit. I'm so happy that they don't eat golden plorts. Then on the other hand, I would be able to make largo, so yeah. Jesus, how far did those things go? Yeah. So let's drop these things off. You know, if you find yourself in the wild with your lords, just don't forget you still have your market link in your gadgets if you haven't placed it down in your ranch, so you can just throw them down. So I'm also going to show you a little trick. So yeah, and let's just make two. The solar shield wasn't needed, but okay. We just create two corals. This one without the solar shield, please. Yes. And yeah, let's just drop these hands in here. And let's drop our drones down here. Now, the reason that I am throwing these down here is for the very simple reason that I want to keep my Tangle slimes in, in these coops. I need these coops, outside plots, into the corals. And, I'm just gonna throw them in here. So, because I just threw some chicken down there, they're gonna stay in there, and also they are just gonna be collecting, these drones are gonna be collecting all the chickens, and they're just gonna drop them off in the coral, so I already have a little bit of food stocked up for when the Tangle slimes are thrown in there. And I'm just waiting for my energy because I want to stand at this spot when I start hovering, and then I don't need a key. So now I can use my other two keys purely for the ancient ruins to get to the teleporter. Now I'm gonna drop my first teleporter off here. Okay, wasn't meaning to do that. So this way I always have access to the moss blanket without doing my latest trick. And now I'm just picking up enough food because my next plan is to get to the glass desert, and first thing I want to do is pop the dervish gordo and the afterwards of course the tabby gordo. So here's the first gate. So yeah, we have still 15 minutes left on the clock. The first day hasn't even reached midnight yet, and we're already at the ancient ruins. So my quick way to go through the ancient ruins is just pop this one. There's sometimes fruit up here. And then you just want to get over here. Lift that switch. Don't forget you have a golden gordo down there if you want to use those other three gold gilded gingers to work. And yeah. So yeah, now I'm just picking up things. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna use them, to be honest. Yeah, I don't need you to. So we stand up here, and then we wanna head up here. Treasure pot, and immediately we're already through the, through the ancient ruins. I found this the quickest way to get to the ancient ruins, but if you have another way, please let me know. Always curious. And the second gate for the second key. Let's get this treasure pot while it's opening. See, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of drift, because I always find it very weird that you actually have to turn around. Just very disorientating, but this is probably just me. So now I want to get to the dervish gordo with my fruit, and let's see what I get. Nothing really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I want that silver tarsnip. Now I prefer to get prickle pear because I want the dervish slimes as my base for most of my largos. Come on. Here we go. Now I'm just gonna open those before I have collected all the dervish slimes. Okay, so that wasn't okay. So yeah. So now that we're here, I'm just gonna throw down my second teleporter. Yeah. I'm gonna want a coral over here anyway. Oh. So I'm just gonna throw them in here for a moment. And I need one chicken for the Tangle slime. We'll see if we want those in a moment. So yeah, I'm just really hoping to get a prickle pear from these crates. Because like I said, I prefer to use dervish for some reason. And here we go, because I'm lucky after all. And okay. Let's drop off these carrots for a moment. Yeah. I'm gonna start a garden over here, fully upgraded. Yes, I can pay it. Alright. And then we're gonna pick up these dervish slimes. Come on. We have 9 and 10, so that's okay. One more, and there we go. There we go. Now I don't find the drones as efficient at collecting these chickens when they're free, and you see I just had found 3 next to the drone and he didn't find a problem with it. Now the reason I put the Tangle largos over here is for the very simple reason: if a chicken passes by, these guys have a very big reach, so you know they can kind of feed themselves that way. But I'm still gonna place 2 gardens with prickle pears over there, of course, because you know their favorite fruit is just gonna have a lot more. You know, they're just gonna eat a lot more. Kind of forgot something. I need a few carrots. Don't want to use my silver parsnip. So now I just want to get at least 3 rock boards. Okay. Eat it. Eat it. Okay, so you have more than a few puddles, fire slimes over here right now. And there we go. Come on. So yeah, the fire slimes are for me personally the biggest issue because they don't produce the plorts quick enough. So I never really had a big gift as that one. You know, 3 fire plorts right in front of my nose. So let's drop the rock boards in these statues. This is the one I'm always missing when I'm recording. Not today. Perfect. Really happy with that. Selecting 5 for the water, and let's start. And now I'm just gonna open the 4 oases over here. First one, another fire slime over there, of course. Don't waste your time like I just did. Okay, we're okay. And now I'm just gonna collect as many of these glass desert slimes. Okay, so yeah, that took them a while. I don't really need the phosphor one. So yeah, I don't need that many Tangle slimes right now, since I don't really have the food yet to create that, to feed that many. So let's find here the mosaic slimes. Mosaic slimes. It's a really difficult word for me to say. And yeah, over here there are a few more. And normally there are some silver tar snips over here. Of course there's a brittle pear, but I don't have space for that one right now. And normally there are also some pickled pears over here growing. Get over here. And yeah, so now you have an extra key. Now you can either go to the indigo quarry. Wait, where is that mosaic slime? Mosaic. Okay, there we go. You can, go to the indigo quarry, or you can go deeper in the, into the glass desert. I'm not gonna fully upgrade it yet because I don't know if I have enough food. So yeah, that choice is entirely up to you. Personally I would just find another Gordo you can pop easily. How many did I have? I don't remember. So yeah, let's just do it that way. Now, do invest in some, in some gardens as quickly as possible. And when you get, as soon as you get some money, just upgrade them as much as possible. So yeah, I'm just using the standard trick over here, but don't forget you can always just remove the crops, and that's easier to vacuum. But in the effort of getting out a little bit of time, you lost the prickle pear and 10 new bucks. Now the new bucks aren't that bad, but it was the prickle pear. And sometimes that is worse. It's kind of your choice actually. If you're pressed for time, it's an easy trick to use. But I'm still on the fence, to be honest. Come on. So yeah, I'm just gonna start 2 more gardens over here. I also have the option, if you want to be the one who is gonna be dividing the food, or the drones are. To be honest, at this point I want to say that you just let the drones sell the plorts, because this is going to be producing a lot of plorts, and just divide the food yourselves. But if you don't want to really waste that time, to be honest, just do it. Just you can let the drones do it, but then you have to check sometimes if they aren't focusing on one specific. I can't do anything. Just make sure they aren't really focusing on one specific auto feeder, so that you don't really have any hungry slimes. And then some, for example with these dervish, they're gonna start tornadoes, and then you have... Okay, these Tangle slimes are so easy to pick up stuff. And yeah, You don't want to have an angry dervish largo who's just going to start tornadoing stuff. So yeah, these plorts are gonna give me the cash I need to start my, the upgraded gardens completely, and create the ones I still need. Yeah, I just realized I fed one too many. So, but yeah, I'm not really gonna complete this rush mode. So yeah, just it's up to you to decide if you want to open the indigo quarry immediately. Honestly, I would do that because you never know what's gonna be asked from the Victor Humphreys mission. Often it is, actually for me it's often collecting boom slimes and crystal slimes, and those are mostly found in the indigo quarry, so just consider it. Alright, I'm gonna end the video over here because I really don't want it to get too long, and I have the feeling that it already has been way too long. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. So that is how I start most of my rush modes, if not actually all, to be honest. And that was my video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It would help me out a lot. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. I will be reading them. I always do. And guys, thanks for watching. You're awesome. See ya.